So the big question is this: how do you lose all the weight that you want and actually keep it off for the rest of your life, while trying to make sense of all the noise that comes from the weight loss industry? That is the question. And this podcast will give you the answers.
G'day guys, and welcome to the next episode of the Weight Loss Secrets podcast. My name is Baron Grant and I'm wrapped to be with you for another day, another tip, another trick, another idea, something, anything that's going to help you to be able to make changes to your weight is a good thing. And it's all about helping you to lose it, but not just lose it, create new habits and new lifestyles so that you can lose it and keep it off for the rest of your life by making good choices about your food and exercise every day. That's what this podcast is about. And if you want more info about me or my programs and things I do to help people, you head to ditchingthediet.com, where you can download my book and you can get involved by jumping on a program, where you can book a call directly with me and I can help you on your journey to be able to lose all the weight you want and keep it off. So with all that said, today I want to expand on a video or a podcast that I did a little while ago where I spoke about the sugar that's in soft drink, and I really gave some reasons why you should stop drinking soft drink. But I want to give a few more reasons around that, but I want to focus particularly on those sugar-free or diet soft drink approaches. And I have to call out my bias here straight away, and that is that I hate all this stuff. So anything that you need extra sugar flavor or you need extra taste outside of water is not, clearly it's not good, right? So the best thing that we can drink, and I've done a whole podcast on this, is water. That is the number one thing that our body needs. It's the most important thing for our bodies. Everything else doesn't really matter if we're not getting any water in. So water's the most important. And if you're a person who says, but I don't like water, well, get over it and change, because water is the most important thing. So if your body needs it, it's the most important thing to put into your body, then best just start liking it. So that's my bias right at the start. So I'm not going to talk through on this podcast of why you should drink some other drinks that have more flavor in them, because you shouldn't. You should just drink water. But I'm going to talk about why some of these other drinks are not so good. I'm probably going to give about 3 different reasons why these drinks are not great, but I want to start off by saying that you can find a variety of studies that will tell a story either way. But I'm going to talk about acid and stuff going into your body, and I don't care what study you read, that ain't good. And so remember that a lot of studies are created by or funded by the companies so that they can tell a better story about why that product is better. You know, back in the day, Kellogg's founded lots of studies to indicate or to show that cereal was better than eggs and bacon for breakfast, but we know that that's just not true. But back in the day, that was a study that was funded by them, so it's helpful for them. So be careful of the studies that you read about all this sort of stuff. But I just want to highlight a couple of things. Number one, so when you drink this diet soda or sugar-free soda or soft drinks, there's a few things that are going to go bad in your body. Number one is that it triggers cravings for sugary foods. So when I talk about that, the problem is people look at this sort of stuff and we go, well, I'm not drinking sugar, so that's better, right? You know, if you remember from the other video, I gave examples of like Solo has 7.5 teaspoons of sugar in a 600 ml drink. So, but Baron, I'm not drinking that sugar, surely it's better. Well, yes and no. When you start to put other things in, it still doesn't help the cause. So when I talk about it triggering cravings for sugary foods, what actually happens is when you drink sugary things or naturally sugary things, they open the reward system to your brain, right? But the problem with artificial sweeteners is they don't fully open it. And so what happens is your brain feels rewarded, but not totally. So, you know, when we drink sugar or eat sugar, we get a dopamine hit to our brain. It's that feel-good sort of, ooh, I feel good for drinking this. But when we do it with artificial sweeteners, we get a partial opening of those pathways. And the problem with that is we're left unfulfilled and unsatisfied. So this can lead to more binge eating. It can lead to more cravings for sugary foods. It triggers that whole idea of, I've got sugar, I like it, my body likes this, I need more, I need more. So it prompts crappy eating, number one. So it triggers cravings for more sugary foods. Number two, this one's the worst bit, I think. It damages, so these diet ones, but also full strength ones as well, by the way, damage our teeth and give us bone problems. So phosphoric acid is inside these drinks, particularly the darker drinks like your Cokes and your Pepsis and things like that. So this is probably not just the diet stuff, but also the full sugar stuff, but it's packed full of it in your diet stuff, right? So the problem with phosphoric acid is that it damages the enamel of your teeth, right? It also breaks down bone density, and there's been studies done for kids that have had these type of drinks in 9th and 10th grade where their bone density has decreased, causing increased fractures. So whether that study is completely accurate or whether it's not, it's acid. You can buy this crap at Bunnings, right? And we're putting it in our bodies in a drink. So don't think that, oh, it's got less sugar, it's okay. No, you're just choosing, if you're choosing to drink this stuff, you're choosing to still put acid into your body. It's acid. It's used to clean fertilizer. It's used in fertilizer. It's used to clean rust off metal. It's used for a variety of different cleaning products, like cleaning your kitchen, cleaning your laundry. This phosphoric acid is, and that's present in most dark drinks, dark soft drinks. So things like cola and your Pepsis and things like that. But it's in your sugar-free ones as well. So this stuff is horrendous stuff. You would never consume it if you didn't think about it being in a drink. So don't consume this stuff. Also, that phosphoric acid causes kidney disease. You double the risk of kidney disease. Double the risk. That is a huge increase. Doubling the risk of kidney disease because of the phosphoric acid that damages the kidney. So I can't speak more aggressively, I guess, about this stuff. What does our body need? Our body needs water. And when we start to drink this other stuff, whether it be full of sugar or whether it be sugar-free, it makes no difference. It's garbage. And we put that stuff into our bodies don't need it, they don't want it, it ruins our teeth, it causes issue in our gut, it causes a variety of different challenges that it's unnecessary for us to put in our mouths. You know, it's fascinating. I always think of the story when you go to McDonald's and you'll see somebody and they order of a large Big Mac meal with a sundae and with a Diet Coke. It's not the Diet Coke. And the Diet Coke is going to do nothing for you. All you're doing is consuming large amounts of carbohydrates, sugar, salt, and acid. Just cleaning acid. That's what we're putting into our bodies. So we can't think that we're doing something more healthy by having a zero or a diet type of soft drink. It's terrible, terrible stuff for our bodies. So these are the options that you might have when you're going out. You've got something that's packed full of sugar, something that's packed full of acid, or something that is amazing for your body. That's water. So you look at those other things, they're not great options. So just a short message today to help you to think about your consumption of your soft drinks or soda, whatever country you're in and however you talk about these type of drinks. Fizzy drinks in general, they're not great. They're not great for our bodies. We don't need them. Our bodies don't really want them. We may crave them because we want sugary things, but when we start to move away from that stuff, we will stop craving sugar. And it's a really cool thing if you go and have a soft drink and you go, oh man, that is so sweet, because that means you've gone away from it long enough that your body stops craving it. Remember, the more that you have it, the more that you'll crave it. So the more that you have this stuff will make you think you need it because of the artificial sugars that are in it. So stay away from it. It triggers cravings for sugary foods, it wrecks your teeth and your bones, and it can cause kidney disease at a high rate. Don't know why I'd be wanting to drink it. So stay away from it. Whether it's diet soda or it's full, no good. Drink the water instead. That's the better idea. Talk soon.